Got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous days!
Hey guys, and we are here for this great game of Lucky 4 Bingo, but more importantly, those games of Jackpot Hunter, super fun stuff. But this Lucky 4 Bingo ain't a bad game, as it got $10,380 on the line. Should be some super exciting stuff. And we'll be streaming to you guys live on the Pilot TV, Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, as well as the Twitch app. Our channel name is MegaSota on both YouTube and Twitch.
Oh yeah, and we just got some shiny new Pilot TVs installed at some new locations over at Smiley's Tavern, B&L Bar, Moen's Bar, Rodney's Tavern, Oleander Saloon, Big Dog Sports Cafe, as well as the Lamplighter Bar.
Definitely some great stuff there. Yeah. And we had some really good jackpots go out today. Yesterday, actually. We had 7 jackpots go out yesterday. It was a super fun Tuesday, and we've been able to give out 32 jackpots over the rolling week, 398 for this season 11, but we finally got balls dropping in this game of Lucky 4 Bingo. That mega jackpot still in line to be able to hit. Wow, people still are in line to hit this one. And we are no longer, but still giving us a nice shot at a major prize as well. $523, no longer available, but that mini prize is definitely available, as Sweet Mary is 1 ball away with 3 balls to go. We'll see if this can happen. 1 ball will have to happen here. And dang, moving to that $4 must-go prize. But we got a bunch of other players joining up with that, as we have TLS, CJK, and Sweet Mary all competing for that $4 must-go as of right now, if more people don't join them. Because usually, it's like 50-50 whether someone wins it really quickly or, like it's happening right now, a bunch of people join up, and then it's just who lands on that lucky number that wins the game.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes it's really close.
Oh, yeah, I see a big-time player, Lars, out there playing, as well as Trapper 1. I've been seeing Trapper 1 a lot lately. We'll see what lucky number. I'm going G51 is going to be the – dang, there's G51.
Oh, yeah, bye-bye, G51.
And we didn't win it. Dang it. Okay, you make your prediction now. There's the win. It was 074. And we had frequently asked questions and – CLS splitting that prize. Good job to both those winners. And I didn't get the lucky 4 numbers. Did you?
We got 3 and 4 are gonna be the ones that matter.
All righty.
Back to back.
That should be some super fun stuff. But getting rolled into this game number 1, so we can get these prizes going. 52 balls or less for an $8 minor prize. That should grow very, very quickly. That major prize is at $2,515 and 48 balls or less. And that mega prize is at 100 grand that you can win in 43 balls or less. But I was talking about jackpots that went out yesterday, and then we got into that Lucky 4 game, and I got very distracted. And it was 32 for the rolling week, 398 for this season 11, and 7 of them came on Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, we had a very successful Tuesday. Starting us off, we had DLW over at Dick's Bar and Grill, taking home $646.
Got a great player pick from him as well as this next player, Tough, over at Cowboy Jack's Apple Valley, winning $691. Actually, I think we still got that one pulled up. And there it is. What a great photo from Tough. Thank you. It was even a different one than we had ever thought of. You know, an action shot.
Oh, yeah.
While you're on the phone with Jackpot Jen holding up the jackpot message. I mean, creativity off the wall right there.
Never even thought of it.
Good job, Tough. Always surprising us, you players.
Oh, yeah. Next up, we had Jiraiya over at Mugshots, who was able to take home $617.
Yeah, we also had Mabel over at Root River Saloon 2, taking home a whopping $998.50. And that was actually during our MegaSota game night that we got to be a part of.
It was a very fun. It was during the Jackpot Hunter.
Yes.
It grew and rolled from the last game that we had during the night.
Yes.
And it was great.
An absolutely huge prize. Definitely some fun stuff for Mabel.
Oh, yeah. Next up was Dakota over at Wildcat Saloon, who was able to win almost as much as Mabel, taking home $996.
Yeah, good job, Dakota. I mean, on South Dakota Day,
yeah,
Dakota getting the win. I mean, seems just right.
Yeah.
We did have that next jackpot go out, though, and it went out to Sherry J over at Old Piper Inn in Blaine, taking home $841.25.
Oh yeah. Next up, we had Nana taking home the last jackpot for our our very successful Tuesday, taking home $739 over at VFW Brainerd.
Well, good job to all those winners in that Tuesday. And we actually have a few more winners to go over. Some of them, most of them actually being repeat winners from that jackpot list, because yesterday's Jackpot Hunter $1 edition, the game that you're playing right now, we had, 4 jackpots go out playing this game that all got over $600. You had DLW, Tough, and Mabel all playing Jackpot Hunter $1 edition and getting a great prize. We only had 2 other players that weren't quite able to make that jump.
Oh yeah, and it was only because they had to split their prize.
Yes.
We had Funk over at Cobroni's Pizza, CR Billiards, and Big D over at Don's Corner Bar, who were able to split $693, which that would have been able to launch them onto the normal jackpot list.
Yeah, it would have, but they're both getting an over $300 prize. Definitely some good stuff there. We also give out a bunch of prizes in our e-tabs. I love our e-tabs. We got so many, such a great variety of them, and we just added to that variety with the brand new e-tab game, Blazing Wheels. Try your luck spinning the Blazing Wheel in the bonus round to win some scorching prizes.
Oh yeah, and if you want to see previews of our e-tabs when we're releasing them, you should go check out our Facebook page. You just got to search for Pilot Games and you'll see our logo. That way you can see weekly bingo schedules, event details and reminders, big progressives, player pictures, and so much more, like previews of our new e-tabs when they release. You can also check the link on our Facebook page to see our link tree that has links to our bar locations, the rest of our social medias, and so much more.
Yeah, it's a really, really good site to be able to find any kind of information. And just, completely off topic, just because we were talking about the internet, and, you may run into this while you're trying to find our Facebook page if you're looking it up on your computer. Do they still have, when you run out of internet, like the dinosaur game that you could play? Or
the dinosaur still pops up, yeah.
It still pops up?
I always forgot that you can press like space bar or something, or like escape.
And you can play you can play a certain game or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Isn't that the same for YouTube though as well? You can play like Snake if you do something with it.
I think you could play Snake for a while.
And then did they stop that?
I don't remember.
Okay, well, didn't they use
Google? You could type in certain things and make it do stuff.
Didn't the internet being down? Didn't at one point have Godzilla as well?
It might have.
I think it had a Godzilla version as well. I'm not 100% sure. Just completely off the funny moment.
There was like that where like
all the different Googles that you could do that were all over the place. Yeah, I definitely remember those ones. Those are super fun to play with, especially when you were bored and you didn't have anything to do at like your computer science class.
Yeah, it was always like it was either that or you would try and get away with like a cool math or something.
Yes, that was the other one. But enough about random stuff on the internet.
Yeah.
We do have a great live bingo schedule for you guys tomorrow, as we've run a lot of our live bingo already today. But we do have a winner in this very first game, Cindy, over at DeGraff Municipal Liquor Store, taking home $17.80. Good job, Cindy. Now we're going to be getting rolled into game number 2 of Jackpot Hunter, and that means that minor jackpot, major jackpot, and mega jackpot are going to continue to grow in this game. That mega jackpot, it's not going to grow, but we'll keep our eye out to see when it's going to click up from that 43 balls or less to 44.
Oh yeah, hopefully that happens here pretty soon. But we have a great day of bingo that we start with, and we start with a cup of Joe with Jordy, typically in the morning, and we go over all the progressives and everything you want to be looking out for in the morning. But right after that, starting at 12 o'clock, going all the way till 1, we go into Twins Bingo. It's 25-cent cards, and you can check out that jackpot. It's growing and rolling until tomorrow.
Yes, it did. It was over $4,000 heading into today.
Yeah.
And then we were here for Twins Bingo, and we were unfortunately not able to give it out. But that means you lucky players that weren't able to make it from 12 to 1 today, you'll have a great shot at it tomorrow of a great jackpot that you can win in 52 balls or less on a 25-cent card.
Oh yeah, which is definitely great. But right after that, also on 25-cent cards, going from 1 to 4, it's a Jackpot Hunter 25-cent card edition, where you can check out that the awesome prizes with that miner that clicks up every $50. It'll click up 4 balls, meaning it goes out all the time.
Yeah, it's a really, really fun game, so definitely check it out. I'm wondering if that major prize was able to go out today, as it was at $6,338 heading into those games right at 1 o'clock, and 53 balls or less to win.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely a good prize, but they weren't able to do it yesterday. We'll see if they did it today. Should be some fun news. But right now we are in our happy hour bingo, which starts with 1 game of Lucky 4 bingo. We weren't able to give out that jackpot of $10,000, and so that means it's going to be rolling over to our final game of this happy hour. Lucky, that 6 o'clock chance of Lucky 4 bingo, a big 10 grand jackpot. But the jackpot hunter in between it is what you're playing right now. We have that minor jackpot, $50 to win in 52 balls or less. That major prize at $2,547 that you can win in 48 balls or less, and the mega prize, 100 grand that you can win in 43 balls or less.
Oh, yeah, but right after that, we get into some Skull Bingo $1 cards, going from 6 to 7 and then from 9 to 10 tonight. But during those times, you can check out that line prize that's starting at a clean slate for you guys at $0 that you can take home in 10 balls or less. Once it clicks up, it goes out very quickly. That large frame prize sitting at $11,015 that you can take home in 43 balls or less, and that coverall prize sitting nicely at $39,507 that you can take home in 50 balls or less, which is definitely doable.
Yeah, super, super fun stuff. And we got some super fun stuff in store for you guys tonight. Unfortunately, we will not have hosts for it, but it will still be happening. Our Wild Wednesday games. You guys could still win some great PGL action from 7 to 9, and that happens every single Wednesday from 7 to 9. It's super, super fun. We have a bunch of PGL tournament games, as well as a Jackpot Jungle grand finale that you could take home $11,502 in if you win it in 52 balls or less.
Oh, yeah, but last night we just got done with a very successful MegaSota game night. This starts off at 6:40 for you guys, like it does every single Tuesday. Tony and Nikki take the helmet and lead you guys through a ton of PGL action up until that Jackpot Jungle grand finale, where you take home $7,867. That's where it started off yesterday, but we weren't able to give it out.
No.
That's the updated. Pardon me. That is starting out. That'll be at $7,867. They can take home in 54 balls or less.
Yeah, definitely some great, great stuff there. But we're already at 40 balls dropped in this game, and we'll see if we can give out this prize in 52 balls or less. People are still in line to be able to do it, as they are 9 balls away. We got Frog Hair. Ooh, big-time player Bad Flop Bob is out there. Ooh, we got Wheezy, baby. No, it's just Wheezy.
I like Frog Hair. It's kind of it's a funny one.
Yeah, I don't know how I'd feel about
frogs with hair.
Frogs with hair. I'm sure there are like some.
I feel like that's an interesting thing to just like look up into like Google.
Yeah, like the SWAT team's gonna come after you if you look that up.
Oh, that's nice. You got a couple of like snails.
It's just things. It's just edited pictures of frogs with really funny haircuts.
Yeah, this one is like it's got 2 snails on it, so it kind of like the curls actually kind of look like
like Princess Leia curls.
The Leia buns.
I think that looks great on the frog.
Look at this hair. This is like someone like edited this on like Snapchat or something.
I think that looks great. We do have a winner. It's Gina over at Vic's Bar and Grill in Victoria, taking home $21.40 on this one. Really good job for Gina.
Oh, yeah, good job.
Yeah, now we're getting rolled into a game number 3 of Jackpot Hunter. Definitely some good stuff here. But, but there were pictures of like frogs with hair.
Maybe that's where he got the name from.
Yeah, well, frog hair. If you have a frog with hair, please send in a player pic with it, I guess.
Yeah, like, let us know.
I don't know if we'll show it all over the place, just because that may be unappealing. But
like,
I want to see it.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested in seeing that.
For sure. We should get into some national days, though, as you guys are getting rolled into this game number 3. And the first one of our national days is National Gummy Bear Day.
Oh, yeah, it's a great one.
Gummy Bear Day are a sweet treat that brings joy to people of all ages. On April 27th, let's celebrate National Gummy Bear Day and the memorable treat of childhood that is timeless fun.
Oh, yeah. Have you ever tried getting one of those, like, massive gummy bears? Of like the
Oh.
5 or 10 pounders.
No, I want one though.
I got one once.
Really?
It was a challenge.
Because I'm sure it was.
It took me a while.
No, I've always wanted one. I mean, like,
It was good. I got like a green apple.
it's
one
like
or
one of those
something. I was
things
like,
that you never want to buy for yourself, but if someone bought it for you, you'd absolutely go crazy for.
yeah, I feel like I would have liked it more if I got like a blue raspberry one or something.
What'd you end up with?
I got like a green apple. Still
Oh,
good.
okay.
Still solid.
Yeah.
It was actually good.
Oh, but it was just a lot
Yeah.
of gummy
I
bear.
feel like I wouldn't have liked it if I got like cherry or something.
See, and I don't know how I feel about like eating something that's like gummy like that and like going halfway and then like you just like saran wrapping it up and like being like, I'll wait for the next time, like, because like I don't know how I feel about it.
I just tossed it in like a gallon Ziploc bag.
Yeah, I mean, I would do it, but like now I don't know how I'd feel about
Like,
it. As a kid, I would
I
have
did not
definitely
care.
mowed down on it, and I would have just chucked it into a bag like you said,
Yeah.
and just ate it again. But now I would kind of be like, is that a
I
little
don't know.
gross now?
Yeah, especially like those Hershey Kisses that are massive.
Oh,
it's like, am I
yes.
just supposed to wrap this back up?
Yeah,
Like, I guess I do that with chocolate bars sometimes. if
tin
it's-
foil. Put it
Yeah.
back over. I don't know. That's fun stuff. One of my favorite little candy gifts that I've ever gotten was I got this giant football that was made of chocolate.
What?
Yeah,
That's
it was
awesome.
It was super, super good. I ended up. It took me probably about 3 days to finish, but it was
Dang.
super, super tasty.
I'm trying to think about like best like candy I've gotten as like a gift.
Ooh, yeah.
Like best like gummy or something like that.
Yeah, I think I gotta go with the giant chocolate football. But there's other good ones that I've gotten as well. Because like Easter, yeah, I've had so many good different Easter
Yeah.
giant chocolate bunnies that those got to be up there a little bit.
Some of the chocolate bunnies, the good ones are almost like those the Howl ones.
Yes.
Because like the full ones, like the little ones that are in like the tin foil.
Yes.
Those like full chocolate ones. Those aren't as good. But like the ones that come in like a little thing. Like,
Yes,
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
No,
those are the ones to go for.
those are really, really good. That's how the chocolate football was.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so it was actually
It's like
it
the
was
nice like milk chocolate.
it was like
shell.
larger than an actual football.
Oh, that's great.
It
That's
was
the way it should be.
It was super, super tasty. But what's your favorite gummy? Since we're talking about National Gummy Bear
Let's
Day.
see. Favorite gummy, I would have to say.
Nikki, check in with your favorite gummy as well.
Yeah. Okay. I'd probably say like maybe like sour gummy worms.
Okay, yeah, that's super, super
Or
tasty.
actually Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, that
Sour
one.
Patch Kids. It has to like take.
And
the
you could
lead.
just mow down on some Sour Patch Kids.
I can mow down on Sour Patch Kids until I actually have stomach ulcers.
Yeah.
Like it gets. I know it could get bad.
Yeah,
Like
it-
when Ben said he had that whole bag and he just was living off of it.
for like a whole week in like 7th grade.
I could understand it.
Yeah, I get that.
I kind of sympathized with him on that.
I for sure do. Mine, I mean, I think Swedish Fish all the way. Love Swedish Fish. But Nikki's checking in, and she says either Sour Patch Kids or just a great gummy bear. I mean,
That's
hey,
solid.
Hey, I
It's a
guess
day.
the right pick today is gummy bear, since it is National Gummy Bear Day. So happy National Gummy Bear. Hopefully you guys can enjoy that tasty treat.
Oh, yeah. Next up, we got a really fun one. It is World Tapir Day. Every year on April 27th, World Tapir Day aims to create a community around tapir awareness and conservation.
Yeah, definitely a cool animal. I don't know much about them besides the fact that when you looked them up, I recognized them from the Ice Age.
Yeah, that's what I realized. I was like, oh, they're from Ice Age.
Yeah, that's all I could recognize them from. We do have a winner on this one, $28.40, getting split between Bob S. and Lucky, as well as Trapper 1. Yeah, Bob S. at RJ's on 5th. We got Trapper at Jim and Judy's, and Lucky at Bedrow's Bar 2.
Oh, yeah. Good job to all those winners in that game. But, yeah, World Tapir Day. They're a pretty interesting looking animal, honestly.
Yeah.
I knew they kind of looked like anteaters, but I didn't realize they were like that the animal from the Ice Age.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it until I actually saw him.
Yeah, here's some surprising facts about tapirs. Tapirs are often called living fossils. If this tapir looks like a prehistoric beast, that's because it sort of is. The 4 species that remain today that are found in South America, Central America, and South Asia, but the earliest version of today's tapirs appeared the early Ocean of North America. It's from there they spread to other continents over millennia.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's super cool.
Yeah, their closest relatives are rhinos and horses.
Really?
Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Tapirs are often compared with pigs, anteaters, or elephants, and the similarities are hard to miss. In reality, however, they are not closely related to either. Tapirs are parasodactyls, a group of herbivore. Wow, I don't know.
Herbivorous?
Yeah. I don't know.
Herbivorous?
Yeah, herbivores. Animals also known as odd-toed ungulates. Their closest living relatives, therefore, are fellow parasodactyls such as horses, rhinoceroses, and zebras.
Really? So horses, rhinoceroses, and zebras, even though they do definitely look like pigs, anteaters, or elephants.
Yeah, they do. Like if you look at that face, like straight on, that's like an elephant face.
Yeah, I definitely get those similarities. I would have never guessed that it was closer related to. I can see the rhino a little bit, but the horse I definitely don't see. But we do have their calves are camouflage. Fun fact.
Okay.
Interesting appearance of adults. You might be surprised to know that this is that. We see an image of a baby tapir. Tapir calves are cute to a new level, looking like a perfect mix of fawn and piglet. Like many other animal species, their color at birth is part of a survival strategy in the forest. Where most tapirs live and forage. The striped and dotted coat matches the dapple sunlight of the understory, helping them the babies blend into their surroundings.
Ah, that's really cool.
Oh, so they got a bunch of like white dots all over them, and like they're in this brown shade.
Yeah,
they
to almost look like
like a log.
shadows. Yeah,
that's really interesting.
they have a prehensile nose.
What does that mean?
Not sure. That long snout isn't just for looks. It's actually prehensile, meaning it's made to wrap around and grab things.
Okay.
Tapirs use their noses to grab fruit, leaves, and other food. For food that may seem out of reach, the creature can stretch its nose way up, wrap it around the morsel, and pull it down to eat.
Yeah. They're also exceptional swimmers. They can eat 75 pounds of food per day.
Oh, dang.
They are critical curators of plants. Oh, they are critical curators of plants. How is that? They're called the gardeners of the forest. Tapirs play an important role in dispensing seeds. They require a large range for foraging, and when they eat fruits and berries in one area and travel to the next, they take those seeds with them in their digestive tract and dispense them. Really?
Wow. So they deliver and fertilize.
Yeah. That's really interesting. Oh, they also are endangered, so this is why we're highlighting them. And so,
that makes sense.
So that we can try and save one of those amazing animals that have lived through ages.
Yeah, and all 4 or 5 of the species are endangered.
Wow.
Yeah, they're all in need of conservation. That's
wow. Great that we can highlight this today. And so, I mean, if you don't know anything about tapirs, definitely look them up. We do have a winner, Sweet Mary, over at Club 57 Starfire Grill, taking home a whopping total of $20.80.
Oh yeah, good job. But next up on our national days, we have National Devil Dog Day. On April 27th, enjoy a treat in the name of National Devil Dog Day. The day honors the service members dubbed with the nickname and the devilish snack cake.
Yeah, super, super cool stuff. So the devilish snack cake looks super tasty.
Yeah, the cake looks great.
Yeah, you got the 2 chocolate, bread slabs in between it, a little bit of frosting. I think you can't go wrong with that.
Oh no, you definitely can't.
No, and then also the name that was given to
Marines in World War II from the Germans.
Yeah, that really, really interesting story there. And so, happy National Devil Dog Day. This next one is a tasty one that'll get my mouth watering at any point. It's National Prime Rib Day. National Prime Rib Day annually recognizes the special meal favorite on April 27th each year. Sometimes known as the King of Meats, prime rib is a choice cut from one of the 8 prime cuts of beef.
Oh yeah, definitely one of my favorites. And you have to love ribs.
Oh, for sure. No, I just like ribs in general, but prime ribs, yeah, can't go wrong with that. That's for sure. But I don't know how many times I've actually had prime rib.
Not all that often. I feel like I've had it's not like a barbecue or something that we've gotten like pretty often. Like my parents usually did like baby back ribs. Or like something like that, or like we'd have like pork steak.
Yes.
Pork steak's really good.
Yeah, definitely tasty stuff. Prime ribs and ribeye steaks come from the same primal cut of beef. The difference on their flavors come from the way they are cooked. Prime rib is seared, then roasted slowly under low heat, making them more tender, while ribeye is grilled quickly over high heat, making them more charred.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I think I'd kind of go for the ribeye. I like a little charred on my barbecue.
I do too.
And I also just
I
like
think it adds flavor.
Exactly.
I really like. What's your favorite like type of barbecue to go for?
Ooh.
Like if you were going to like a barbecue restaurant, like known for like anything there, what are you going for?
Okay. That's a tough one. Nikki, tell us what you would go for if you had any choice at a barbecue restaurant. Ribs may be it. I love myself some good ribs. I mean, a great pulled pork sandwich, you just don't get that very often, and so I could definitely go for that as well. Do you know?
I feel like see, like I know they always do like burnt ends as appetizers, but I feel like I could eat only burnt ends. They're so good.
Yeah, you just love the burnt ends. That's so funny.
Oh, brisket. I just had that today.
Yeah, you just got yourself a nice brisket sandwich.
Yeah, I did.
But brisket, super, super tasty, especially from a barbecue place.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go with ribs. Ribs are my favorite. I absolutely love. If they fall off the bone, I'm going crazy for them.
Or even if they're like the country style ribs where they don't even have the bone in them.
Oh,
they're it with like a sweet barbecue sauce.
I like having the bone in. To be honest,
I do as well. It's just that like my mom does a different barbecue sauce for the country style ribs, and for
Oh.
some reason it's just like I was like, this
You
one's
like
great
the
as
other one
well.
better?
Yeah, even though it's just slightly different.
And I do like that you can just like mow down on it if you don't have the bone in.
Oh yeah, it is nice.
Yeah, that you
Although
don't have to worry.
it makes it a fork and knife occurrence, which kind of sucks sometimes.
Yeah.
But like, cause it kind of just like falls off when you're trying to grab it. But
Yeah.
honestly, it's all right.
I still like
but
it.
on the bone, definitely the way to go because you kind of go like a like corn on the cob.
Oh, for sure. Definitely like that way. Especially like if they pre-cut it and everything like that. So then you can just have your own little, ribs already pulled apart.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely great.
Oh, we do have 54 balls dropped on this one. That means we won't be hitting this 56 ball or less minor jackpot. And oh, wait. Yeah, now we won't be hitting that 56 ball or less minor jackpot. And we moved on to a $21.20 must-go prize. And we'll see who can win this as we got a bunch of players 4 balls away. Now 3 balls away for just me. 1, 2, 3. Norton. Oh, Sherry J, who just won a jackpot yesterday, out there trying to get after it once again.
Green belt.
Oh, and there it is. JJJ and Sweet Mary as well as The Breeze. All splitting that one up. We got The Breeze at Concordia Lanes, JJJ at Joe and Stan's, and Sweet Mary at Club 57 Starfire Grill.
Oh, yeah. Good job to everyone in that game number 5.
Yeah. Now we're getting rolled into game number 6, and that minor jackpot is going to continue to grow. Stay at 56 balls or less, but as soon as it gets over $200, the very next game, it'll be clicking up from 56 to 60 balls or less.
Oh, yeah, and we have another national day for you guys. It is National Tell a Story Day. National Tell a Story Day on April 27th each year in the United States encourages people all ages to share stories. The stories can take many forms. Too, you can read it from a book or create one from your imagination. Stories recreated from your childhood memory leave an indelible imprint on both the storyteller and the listener. No matter what story you tell, the day supports you gathering with friends and family to share those stories.
Yeah, definitely some really, really good stuff, and love the telling stories. We talked a lot about the telling of just of your life and telling about just like stories that pass down different cultures and stuff like that, and how that can that has a huge play in society and is even a huge part of history.
Oh yeah, it definitely makes up like I feel like it's definitely like a very important part, especially like when it comes to like Native American history and stuff like that. Like that's a lot of our history just comes from like storytelling and stuff.
Yeah, that's really, really cool. And then you got the stories that are like just like the ghost stories hopping around the campfire, which are super fun as well. That I mean, as like a little Boy Scout age type kid, and you're just sitting around there having fun, telling whatever freaky story you have. Did you have any of those experiences?
Oh yeah, I just remember people would when like I was younger and when we first got all introduced to like the like all the scary stories to tell in the dark.
Yes.
And like someone would be like, "Hey, you should read this one. It's really like good." Like, if they had the book and like I didn't or something.
Yes.
They would like show that one or like they like, you know, from across all the books. I remember like being like being like, "Oh, that's a good one," or like, you know, we'd all like compare like which one.
Do you remember do you remember Dogman? Dogman, he's in actually like his whole story is that he's in the woods actually that we live really close to, and he has a whole song about it, and it's really, really funny. But I'm surprised that you haven't heard it.
Really?
Yeah, it's like in what I'm trying to think of where he's at. Wademan? Somewhere in there? I don't know.
I know there was there's an area in around us called like the end of the world that people go to or something like that, and they always try and say that it's like haunted out there or something.
Oh yeah, that would be crazy. Yeah.
Let's see if it's Dogman in Michigan.
Yes, okay. In Michigan folklore, the Michigan Dogman was allegedly witnessed in 1887
I have heard of that.
in Wexford County, Michigan. The creature is described to be 7 foot tall, blue eyes or amber eyed, with canine like animal with a torso of a man and a fearsome howl that sounds like a human scream.
So like a werewolf.
Yeah, it's kind of like a werewolf, but they call him Dogman, and he doesn't change back.
Interesting.
Yeah, no,
That's weird. I haven't heard of that.
Yeah, there's a whole
actually not. I haven't like I didn't kind of like remember that as much. I remember like hearing of like I think it was either Dogman or there's like another one that's in Michigan that's like roughly similar.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I remember getting told the stories of Dogman, but I was a little too old by the time that happened. I was like in 7th or 8th grade, and I was like, oh, yeah, Dogman's going to get me. But
that was like around the time like all like the creepypastas and stuff were getting popular.
The creepypastas?
Oh yeah, there was like all these like little like stories and stuff that people would like tell. That'd be like little like internet stories that they'd like share.
Oh yeah,
that's like where like Slender Man came from and all that
yes,
stuff.
Yes, that kind of stuff. Definitely, those are always fun and a way of definitely a fun way of storytelling. Even though it's a little the freakier, it's a fun storytelling thing. I'm trying to think. Is there any other fun stories that you can think of?
Let's see. Fun stories. Let's see.
We do have a winner. It's Wendell CC's Bar in Brainerd, taking home $30.40. Good job, Wendell. And now that jackpot is going to continue to grow into this game number 7. Super good stuff. And if that minor jackpot can get over $200 in this one, it'll be clicking up from 56 to 60 balls or less for game number 8.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. I was trying to think if I could think of anything else, but I couldn't really think of nothing like in like the scary category.
Yeah, I was trying to just think of any kind of story that I can think of that I really enjoyed or whatever it was.
Like maybe like a fun, lighthearted one almost.
Yeah,
those are always like nice. Fun
I mean, my favorite kind of stories is sharing like memories and stuff like that. Like when my grandpa tells me about his life, I absolutely love hearing about that kind of stuff.
Let's see.
But, yeah, super fun stuff. Happy National Tell a Story Day. And we got one more national day as it's National Babe Ruth Day. On April 27th, baseball fans worldwide honored the baseball all-time great player on National Babe Ruth Day.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I loved his the little, like, ode they gave to him and all that and, like, the Sandlot and stuff.
Yeah, no, Babe Ruth was awesome.
I think I said the quote that he said earlier today.
What'd you say?
Heroes get remembered, but legends never die. I think
that's
what it was.
Yes.
That's what he says to Benny when he's, like, leaving.
The Great Bambino.
Yeah.
I
loved all the nicknames
yes.
they ran through. Yeah, we got to go through all the nicknames.
Yes, you got Babe, you got Bam, you got Jack Dunn's baby, you got the Sultan of Slot, the Big Bam.
The big fellow.
Oh, okay. The
Caliph of Clout.
Yeah, the Great Bambino, the Bambino. Super, super fun stuff.
I love that scene in Sandlot when they're going through all the names.
Yeah, no, it is definitely great when they're talking about the baseball being lost over the fence.
Oh yeah.
And then I loved they did a really good job with that movie, and one of their best castings was the old man.
Oh yeah, James Earl Jones.
Yes, I love James Earl Jones, Darth Vader.
Oh yeah, he's in. It's kind of sad that he only got to be the voice.
Oh, of Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he did such a good
sense.
job of it. It's gonna be
doesn't
hard
mind.
for them to replicate Darth Vader's voice in the new Obi-Wan movie.
Yeah, that would be
pretty
difficult.
I'm interested. Are they gonna use? Do you think they're gonna use? Blank it on Anakin's name, actor.
Christian Haydenson.
Christian Haydensen's voice for Darth Vader, since he is coming back for that role.
They might. I can see them doing that. They could just use James Earl Jones.
They could use James Earl Jones still, but he's getting up there in age, isn't he?
Yeah, but I mean, he's still like active and.
Oh, is he?
Is
he still acting?
Yeah, he's in stuff pretty recently.
Yeah, I don't remember him in anything super recent.
Oh, he was in the 2019 like fake live action Lion King.
Oh, okay.
That's voice acting.
Yeah, he did do
think
some
about
voice acting. I mean, he could easily do some voice acting. So
yeah, and
to
all
come
Darth
back
Vader
for a Star Wars series, you probably could convince him to do that.
Oh yeah, he definitely. I feel like he would come back.
Yeah, just an iconic voice from that series.
He came back for Rogue One to voice act in it.
Oh, he did.
And that was only in 2016.
Ah, that's super cool. So I don't think it would be too tough to get him to go and do the show as well.
Yeah,
I'm excited about that Obi-Wan show though.
Oh yeah, that one's gonna be really awesome, especially because they're bringing back the actors and stuff from.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm really happy that they brought back Ian McGregor.
It's like Ewan.
Yeah, Ewan.
Ewan McGregor.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call him Ian McGregor.
Just it's like he's Ian.
Yeah, he's an Ian. He's one of my kind.
Oh
yeah, good old Ian. Did it read me as an idiot when I said Ian? Oh gosh,
it did.
But we do have some Twins news we got to get into, and we are 9-8 on the season. Finally got a winning record once again, and baseball is a funny game. The story goes, the Detroit Tigers catcher Eric Hayes and the Minnesota Twins clipped in with another chapter. The difference between winning and losing can sometimes be so small and so strange. Hayes made a throw error on a botched rundown in the bottom of the 9th inning, capping a chaotic play that gave the Twins 2 runs for a wild 5-4 victory over the Tigers on Tuesday night.
Oh, yeah, but we have a winner. We got Rambo over at Lucky 13's Burnville, taking home $38 on that must-go prize. Good job, Rambo.
Yeah, I like those movies.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
One of those Sylvester Stallone classics. But that means that minor jackpot is clicking up from 56 to 60 balls in this one. So definitely get enrolled. Super, super doable jackpot in this game number 8.
Oh, yeah. But once in a while, you walk away and you kind of just throw your hands in the air and smile, and you take the win.
Yeah, that's what the Twins manager Rocco Baldelli said.
It's funny.
Yeah, I mean that's what you gotta do when you get a crazy win like that.
You just gotta just take it.
You're just like, okay,
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
it doesn't feel like we won the game, but yeah, sweet, we won the game. And Miguel Sano had a final hit for the Twins, and his ill-advised move on bases wound up helping them win their 5th game in a row. I mean, what a crazy play for Miguel Sano to have happen.
Oh, yeah, very interesting. It kind of reminds me of that one time the fluke plays kind of reminds me of that story that John was telling us the other day.
What was
about
that?
when he was playing baseball and he hit the ball like right back at the pitcher.
Uh-huh.
And it hit him in the stomach. The pitcher in the stomach.
Oh,
and
yes.
he was like bent over.
Oh,
and
my
his
goodness.
coach was just like waving him through to keep running.
Just go,
and he was just like,
go.
He was just like, okay. And he just kept going.
That's so funny.
Just took first base. I hit a pop fly once.
Okay.
And it went like straight up. And this kid had sunglasses on that didn't have it was only like the top frame. So like the bottom was just just glasses.
Yes.
And somehow maybe the sun was in his eyes. He still missed the ball, and it came down and just. They kind of cut his cheek open a little.
Yeah.
I still got my base.
You still got your face.
It was a foul ball. It was gonna pop foul, but it bounced off his face.
And back in bounds.
Yeah, he was still in bounds when it hit him. So
hey, works out for you, I guess.
Yeah.
But the crazy baseball story that I have is that when I played, which I only played for 1 year during my 7th grade year, and one kid, he actually ended up playing college baseball and everything like that, but he was our shortstop, and he was really, really good, even back in 7th grade, and he got at least 4 kids out during the season just by faking a throw to the pitcher and the kid stepping off base and him just tagging him right off the bat. And I thought it was absolutely hilarious because he would try it every single game, and he got at least 4 kids with it.
have you seen the guy that what he does is when he goes on the back for his going for his swing like this, he places the ball on the back of his glove like this and holds it with his index finger. And then when he comes up, he'll show the batter the ball, both of his hands, that it's empty. And then when he pulls up to reach like this, he'll grab the ball and
he'll throw it.
And they can't even see it because he'll still hold the glove up.
Yeah.
In front as these.
That would be so weird to watch.
Yeah, he got this one guy, and it was the guy was so confused.
Oh, I would be
You
so
could see
confused
his
too.
face.
It would be like, what just happened?
It was you just see the ball come out of nowhere.
That's so funny. There's always crazy plays like that happen in baseball, and so I'm glad that it went our Twins' way and we were able to get the victory. And hopefully we are getting after it tonight, as after we get off air, our Twins are going to be taking on the Tigers at 6:40. Should be a really, really nice game.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I'm excited to see because they just won against the Tigers with that very interesting play.
Yeah.
Hopefully nothing crazy happens tonight.
Yeah, I don't think we can rely on that happening every single game. So I'm gonna have my fingers crossed that it's just we were the better team and we just didn't play too great in that one. But we do have some odds and stuff like that on the game, as the betting odds are looking like. Our Twins are a 1.5 run favorite, and the over/under is 7.5 runs.
Okay. And are they taking?
Yeah, they have
Yeah.
they're favoring the Twins. What's your score prediction for this game? I'm thinking it's going to be a lot. I think it's going to be lower scoring than this past one.
I think it's going to be under. Yeah.
You think it's going to be under the 7 points? Then I'm going
Yeah.
to go over. I'm going to go over. I want to be different. I'm going to go with a whopping total that our Twins are able to win 6-3 today.
Okay. Oh, but we do have a winner. Only 3 balls away. We got Henry over at VFW Osakis taking home $81 on that Musco prize.
Yeah, but definitely getting rolled into this next one. That minor jackpot clicking up from 60 to 64 balls or less. I mean, you could win it in the ball count that Henry just got that Musco prize. So definitely getting rolled in press play. But we were talking about our predictions for this upcoming Twins-Tigers game.
Oh, yeah. I'm guessing it's going to be a 4-2 win.
Okay, 4-2.
Minnesota.
I got a good old 6-3. We both think that they're going to double the score of the Tigers, and I guess that should be a good prediction. And hopefully we can end up getting that win. And you guys can support our Minnesota Twins by playing the great E-Tab game that we teamed up with the Minnesota Twins for. Play the game. Twins win. You guys can pick a lucky batter in the Home Run Derby bonus round and see if you can hit some Grand Slam prizes.
Oh, yeah. You can also check out our Twins Bingo that we run from 12 to 1, where you can earn some points for the Twiking Zone.
Yeah, we really like those games, and we weren't able to give out the jackpot today, so it's going to be growing and rolling into tomorrow. Should be some really, really fun stuff, but let's get right into that Twiking Zone.
Oh, yeah. In 10th place, we have Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon with 89,000 points. Shortly ahead in 9th place, previously in 8th and getting pushed back, we got Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's, only 2,000 points ahead with 91,000 points. Pushing him back and in 8th place, they pushed Mikey Wins out of a tie. It's 8th place Daggle 11 over at Porter Lounge with 92,000 points, only 1,000 points ahead. In 7th place, we got Bryzo over at Atomic Star Tavern with 95,000 points, only 5,000 points away from getting into that 100,000 point club. In 6th place with 115,000 points, it's Yo-Yo over at Riverside Store and Tavern. In 5th place is GTZ over at Sal's Bar and Grill with 122,000 points. Only 2,000 points ahead. In 4th place is Bobo over at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 124,000 points. In 3rd place is Sinbob over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 139,000 points. With 142,000 points, in 2nd place is Nan at Corky's Bar South Haven. And the commanding lead in 1st place is Scrub Eye over at American Legion Fridley with 192,000 points.
Yeah, good job to all of those players. Really killing it in this Twiking Zone. But that minor jackpot, $510 available on that one. I'm going to be guessing that you'll be taking home over $600 if you take home that minor and Musco. That's just my prediction on this one. But we'll see, yes, you will be making a great total on that one. $509 on the minor, $148 on the Musco, and you can win that all if you win it in 64 balls or less. We'll see if anybody can do it. If you do get that win, make sure you send in a great player pick. We love those player picks.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we got a bunch yesterday, and we want to continue getting more. But I'm going to get into the location side of the standings that you just talked about, the Twiking Zone. And in 10th place, we got Main Street Pub at Kimball with 139,000 points. With 154,000 points in 9th place, we got VFW Blaine. 8th place is Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 155,000 points. With 209,000 points in 7th place, we got Steve-O's in Crystal. 6th place is our place on 3rd in Faribault with 219,000 points. With 265,000 points in 5th place, we got Corner Bar in Goodhue, just slightly ahead of Corner Bar in Goodhue. In 4th place, we got Eagles Rochester with 267,000 points. With 302,000 points in 3rd place, we got American Legion Fridley. 2nd place is Corky's Bar South Haven with 382,000 points. With 646,000 points in 1st place, we got VFW Spring Lake Park. I mean, just a massive lead right now. But American Legion Fridley, props to them for getting to that 300,000 point club just yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
But just like we do with all of our live bingo, we give out a bunch of prizes in our E-tabs. And we're listening to, actually, the voted fan favorite E-tab game we're listening to right now, Buku Bucks.
Oh, yeah, it's a blast. You can head into the woods in search of big bucks or play beer pong at deer camp, or you can even test your shooting skills in the Buku Bucks hunting bonus and win trophy prizes. But if that isn't quite your theme, which I don't know why it would be, we have over 50 charitable eTab games that you can check out. You can play anytime to win huge prizes up to $1,500. All games have small bets between 50 cents and $5, and they'll have awesome bonus and free play rounds.
And there is the win. It's a split win between Thafi. You got Kimmy. And, yeah, both of them splitting up that $509 minor and $148 must-go prize. Some are at VFW Osaki's and Thought over at Concordia Lanes. And now we are going to be getting that minor jackpot rolling once again as it grows into this game number 10. Make sure you guys continue to get enrolled. Press play. Should be some good must-go jackpots. Even that minor prize still doable at 52 balls or less. So 2 minutes and 10 seconds to get into this one. But you're talking about all the great eTab games that are available.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have a favorite of the eTabs?
Martian Invasion.
Martian Invasion, your favorite eTab right
Yeah.
now? Really good stuff. I mean, always good to check out what is happening over there in Martian Invasion because they always have some really nice jackpots.
Yeah, sometimes they just climb.
Yeah, sometimes you got some huge prizes. I think my favorite one right now, I'm going to go with, honestly, the one we listened to this morning, Fishing Derby. I really like that.
Wild Walleye.
Wild Walleye, that's what it is. It just reminds me of Fishing Derby. Looks like Big Wampum Lake out there.
Yeah.
But it's a super, super fun game. You know, you get that fishing action. It's always one of the top games out there. So definitely some good games out. I mean, 50 different charitable eTab games that you can play. So figure out which one is your favorite. Maybe even check in with your favorite eTab game so we can highlight it for you. But we do have some music history to get into.
Oh, yeah. In 1979, Stevie Wonder makes a surprise appearance at a Duke Ellington tribute concert held at Royce Hall on the UCLA campus. Wonder performs his Ellington Encomium, Sir Duke, along with Ellington's Sea Jam Blues. Very nice of Stevie Wonder to do like a really cool tribute to Duke Ellington. Very nice.
Yeah, that's a really cool this day in history and super exciting. Duke Ellington, super iconic, as well as Stevie Wonder. Duke Ellington created great songs such as a Sentimental Soul, Take the A Train, I Got It Bad, and That Ain't. Well, Duke Ellington was an American composer, pianist, and leader of a jazz orchestra from 1923 through the rest of his life. Born in Washington, D.C., Ellington was based in New York City from the mid-1920s and gained a national profile through his orchestra appearance at the Cotton Club in Harlem.
Ah, that's really cool.
Wow, super, super cool stuff. Well, that's a really cool day in history, as well as Stevie Wonder. I mean, another great artist that has a bunch of great stuff. We talked about our favorite songs from Stevie Wonder, and yours was Superstition, and I think I had to go with what was it that I ended up choosing for my favorite one? Isn't She Lovely?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I like that one as well. So. Nikki, check in with your favorite Stevie Wonder song. I mean, he's got so many different great songs that he's been a part of. But we'll get into the next day in music history, as in 2003, we had Iggy Pop reunite with the Stooges for the first time in 30 years to close out the Coachella Festival in 2010. The Stooges enter the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Ah, that's really cool.
Yeah, definitely a cool day in history. Are you familiar with Iggy Pop?
Not very much. Same with the Stooges.
Really?
My parents didn't really listen to them all that much, which is where I got a lot of my classic rock influence. So maybe I should check into it.
Yeah, I mean, Iggy Pop, the godfather of punk. That is what he's known as. And he vocalist, lyricist, and proto-punk band, the Stooges, who were formed in 1967 and were disbanded and reunited many times since.
Yeah, and they're from Muskegon, pretty close to us.
Ah,
Not too far.
That's super cool stuff. Definitely a fun day in history where you got to see Iggy Pop reunite with them. And then, I mean, even make the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is super cool. Oh,
yeah.
we do have Nikki checking in with her favorite Stevie Wonder song, though.
Oh yeah, she says that she loves Stevie Wonder, and her favorite, one of her favorite songs is Sir Duke.
Ah, definitely a great song right there. Thank you for checking in, Nikki. And we are at 63 balls dropped on this one. And we'll see if, I mean, we're going to be giving out this $23.20 Musco jackpot. Here it is, lucky one over at Double R Saloon. The Musco prize, $23.20 going into your pocket. Lucky one, good stuff. And now we're going to be getting enrolled into a game number 11 of the broadcast. Ooh. And as you guys are getting enrolled into this one and thinking, well, I might be sticking around for this PGL night that's happening tonight, you got to be signed up at PGL.World. You can still earn money and have a lot of fun playing those PGL games. But if you want to earn points to get into our top 10, you got to sign up at PGL.World. PGL players, they don't just compete for points. They have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has so much great information in it.
Oh, yeah, and when you sign up, you get put on our new PGL member spotlight, where we highlight you and give you a little bit of extra luck and see if we can get you on those PGL standings. We had members that did just that. We have Bear 199, Mike 2244, Mike 224466, K Bear 89, Casey 1986, Evil 706, D Marie, Padre Hawk, Hot 15 Money, Kimmy, Lex, Kari 73, KJ218, 1 KJ218, and JPWHKC.
All the rock hits. 95.3.
You know, like the dolphin sound pops after, like,
yeah.
I can't do it, but yeah, still.
I think you
Sorry for the impersonation.
I think you could do a better job than that.
No, I can't.
I think you're really selling yourself short here. I think you get. Yeah, I mean, when you do something, put your back into it. I mean, you never want to do something just halfway.
Yeah, I mean, I did. So that's it. Here we are.
You're like, and you're not gonna convince me to do it again.
No, you already heard the when I'm on when I'm playing video games upstairs.
Oh, doing the high tide.
Yeah, from SpongeBob, classic.
Yeah, that's always good to quote some SpongeBob action. But like we were talking about, those players getting signed up at PGL.World. We got players that have been signed up and earned PGL points already to get into this crazy top 10. And last night, we even had a couple shakeups in this top 10 as the number 9 player got bumped back to 10th place. Big Pimpin' over at the Alibi Gilbert with 978,000 points. With 1,029,000 points in 9th place, moving up from 10th. Also getting into that 1 million point club now, it's Nixon at VFW Roseville. Getting bumped back from 7th into 8th, we got Ted over at the Sunshine Depot with 1,041,000 points. Well, the player moving up, getting into the 1 million point club, and even passing up someone already in the 1 million point club is Sarah Honey at VFW Austin, who's now in 7th place with 1,085,000 points. With 1,088,000 points just ahead of Sarah Honey, we got in 6th place Reyes22 over at American Legion Morristown. 5th place is Bryzo over at the Underground Bar and Grill with 1,142,000 points. With 1,278,000 points in 4th place, we got Forget You D at Eagles Austin. 3rd place is Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon with 1,546,000 points. With 1,731,000 points in 2nd place, we got Keith over at Billy's Rockford. And in 1st place, we got Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post with 1,837,000 points.
Oh yeah, good job to all those players. Now let's get on to those locations that they're playing at. In 10th place, previously unranked, we have LJ's in Miltona with 3,372,000 points. With 3,556,000 points, in 9th place is Neighbors Pub Dover in Dover. In 8th place, we have Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato with 3,683,000 points. In 7th place, previously in 6th, getting pushed back, it's Leo's Sports Bar in Mazeppa with 3,703,000 points. With 3,901,000 points, just shy of the 4 million point club, it's 6th place, previously in 7th, VFW Northfield. In 5th place is Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter with 4,059,000 points. In 4th place is American Legion Cleveland with 4,539,000 points. with 4,691,000 points. In third place is Neeson's Gaylord. In second place, Billy's Rockford is with 5,701,000 points. And with a commanding lead in first place is Third Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake with 6,154,000 points.
Yeah, good job to Third Rail Bar and Grill getting into that 6 million point club.
I know, it's crazy.
Big time movement for them. We'll see if they can keep on this rise. Definitely doing some good stuff in this in those games of Twins Bingo. But since we have a Wild Wednesday tonight, we are going to go over some wild news. And it's not the most positive news, but we have been on a really good streak lately, and we are 51-22-7 this season, coming off of a rough loss. But before I talk about that, we do have a winner.
Oh, yeah, we have Grainbelt over at Concordia Lanes New Ulm, and we have Hubby over at American Legion Bryceland splitting up that $18 Musco prize. Good job to both of those players.
Yeah, now we're going to be getting enrolled into a game number 12. So keep on getting enrolled, press and play. Hopefully this minor jackpot can continue to grow and get over that $100 mark. Maybe. We'll see if that can happen. 2 minutes to still get enrolled. And that wild game, Travis Boyd scored a go-ahead goal, which stood after a long review. And the last place Arizona Coyotes beat the Minnesota Wild 5-3 on Tuesday night to slow their pursuit of home ice advantage in the first round of the playoffs. The loss snapped a 10-game winning streak for the Wild, who are tied with the St. Louis Blues, their first round opponent, for second place in Central Division. Both have 109 points, and the Wild have a game in hand.
Oh, yeah, and we have that game coming up tomorrow against the Calgary Flames at 7 o'clock. That's going to be a very interesting game coming up.
Yeah, I'm very, very interested to see how that ends up working out. Hopefully we can get back to our winning ways. We don't want this to turn into a little bit of a slump in our final, 2-3 games of the season. Because I think we only have that one game.
I believe so.
Yeah, we need to look up the standings right now for...
Last time I knew the Calgary Flames were doing great. Like, first in their division.
Are they?
Like, first in the they are first in the Pacific Division.
Okay, so they
and the Coyotes were the last in the Central. But that was a pretty big upset.
Yeah, and the St. Louis Blues only have one game left to improve their point total, as we are still tied with our point total, and our Wild have 2 games left. So that's why we have a little bit of an advantage heading into this. We could have we had the ability, since we went on this great winning streak, to be able to put us in the situation to be able to move up and get that second place spot so we can play our first few games of the playoffs at home.
Yeah, so that's going to be – hopefully we can get that.
Yeah, I think that's super important, being able to sleep in your own bed before you play a high-intensity sport, I always think is a good plan.
Oh, yeah. They even have us higher on the tie, even though it doesn't mean much. But it's we're above them.
Yes, on the Google standings.
As the Google standings, they put us above it.
Yes.
So it's okay.
Good stuff.
It looks like we're in second by ourselves.
Hey, it definitely does. I'll live by that.
I'll live
by that.
Sometimes it takes, glass half full. Remember?
Yes, we were talking about that, glass half full. We're gonna end up getting that second place spot and be able to play at home. And hopefully you guys can catch one of those playoff games, and our Wild can get some great wins. But if you guys can't make it to maybe a game, and you guys want to still get a little bit of Wild action done, play our great game, Let's Go Wild. It's a great ETAB game, and see if you can score some great prizes in the Slap Shot bonus round.
Oh, yeah, and going from one ice to one slushy mess, we're going over to the Lake of the Woods Tourism by Outdoors Weekly, and we're checking in. This was checking in on April 26th.
Yeah, I don't even know if the rain, because we're checking it with the Rainy River, and I don't even know if that's a slushy mess. That's like a muddy, debris mess.
Oh, yeah, it's a little bit of everything.
Yeah, it definitely
It's like all
is.
the debris and ice and stuff coming in from other lakes
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah. Well, let's just talk about it.
Oh, yeah. On the Rainy River is running very fast as of Monday, April 25th. The Big Fork and the Little Fork rivers that feed the Rainy both opened up, sending water, logs, debris, and mud into the Rainy River. Sturgeon will still feed in dirty water conditions, but between all the debris and very strong current, a few days of flushing through will be safer and advantageous to anglers. The Rainy River went up about 5 feet in just a few days over the weekend near Birchdale. It's a good idea to follow local fishery reports and social media pages for current info if you are coming up. A question amongst river anglers is, did the forks break loose yet? And yes, they did. Some big sturgeon were caught this week before the big influx of water. Lake levels look good as of now, as it was low to begin with. Reports of that water will be released on the Canadian side of the lake at the dam in Kenora.
Yeah, really cool stuff, and we got a really nice win. Mac over at the Beach Club Bar and Grill taking home that $22.60 Musco prize, and now we are going to be getting rolled into a game number 13. Hopefully we get that minor prize over $100 so that we can have it click up in game number 14 from 52 to 56. But sounds like some really good stuff happening over in the lake. I mean, not great stuff for current fishing, but stuff that's progressing, getting us ready for when you guys can get out there on the boats, and it needs to happen so that you guys can have the best fishing experience this summer.
Oh, yeah, we're coming up on, what, 2 weeks until the May opener?
Yeah, super excited for that May opener so that you guys can get back to that pike action once again.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, it definitely will be. I want to do some fishing this summer, I feel like.
Oh, yeah, I have, like, a whole setup and everything.
Yeah, I feel like I never go – I liked fishing when I was a kid. Then I just kind of went away from it, didn't live by lakes for a while because I lived in Ohio and I lived in Arizona, and Ohio doesn't have any lakes. It's just boring.
Arizona doesn't have a lot of lakes?
And Arizona, you basically, I mean, it sucks like the water out of your pores just walking into the state.
Yeah, I know. I remember one time I was in like when we were like driving through the states. We had our windows down and we went through Nevada.
Oh,
and it's a different kind of drive.
Oh, it is.
I remember in the desert in California I've like walked up like desert mountains and stuff while hiking, and I've been like, oh, this is terrible. It's too hot. But like the air in Arizona, it's
so dry. It doesn't
even feel like Earth.
No, it's so weird.
It's not right.
No, it was actually kind of funny because when we came to Arizona, we actually and we all are very used to this. Our water bottles sweating.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen in Arizona. Your water bottles never sweat. And so it was weird moving back to a place where your water bottles like got condensation on the outside, or like your cups and stuff like that.
It would just evaporate that quickly.
I don't know the science behind it, but
I feel like that's because like usually like you get it from it being like really cold, and then it creates condensation.
Yeah.
But before it can even like create that condensation, it just like
dries out. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was one of the weirdest things moving back from Arizona to Michigan. It was really, really weird. But we do just have 4 seconds to get enrolled in this next game. $110 available on this minor prize, $3,000 on the major prize, and a mega prize of $100,000. And there's the first ball, 63, and we got JJJ, Lucky One, Shelly Joy, a bunch of other players going after this one.
This is really funny. There was actually a question pulled up, and it was like, are there places on Earth with such low humidity that there's virtually no moisture in the air? And someone said, yeah, it's called Phoenix, Arizona.
That's really funny. It's true. It's very, very true.
I was like,
yeah, we were.
At least people are honest.
Hey, I'm at least being factual in the fact when I lived there. It was insane.
Yeah, it's because the humidity levels are like really low there.
It's ridiculous.
Interesting.
We had to have humidifiers everywhere. It was super, super funny.
You know, it's very interesting considering most people want dehumidifiers.
Yeah, and stuff like that.
Most places I've lived, I've had to have a dehumidifier.
Oh, really?
Not a humidifier.
Yeah, no.
Or unless they're like the same. I don't know if they probably do both.
Probably, but I don't know. I have no idea. I've always had humidifiers. That's always what I've had. I've never had dehumidifiers.
Okay, for a second I was like, dehumidifiers are a thing, right?
Yes.
I had to double check. I was like,
no, I was pretty sure they were. But we got 44 balls dropped on this one. We'll see if we can give out this 52 ball or less prize. 6 balls away for a bunch of these players. we'll see if we can make it happen.
Oh, yeah, give it away really early.
Yeah, definitely. But if you guys are able to take home a nice jackpot, make sure you take a player pic of it. We love sharing those pictures on our broadcast, our social medias, as well as a lot of other places. And if you win a jackpot, hold that iPad up and show us your happy face with that jackpot message. Or you can just send us a picture of you playing with your friends, your favorite bartender, just you having a good time playing Pilot Games. You can share those pictures on Facebook or by emailing them to jackpots@pilotgames.com or posting them onto any of your socials with the hashtag PilotGames.
Oh, yeah, but we got some really fun Vikings news for you guys as we have a couple players.
Ooh, we got Linda and Iowi.
It looks like it's supposed to be like EIEIO, but almost like backwards. Not quite.
Yeah. Well, good job to both those players, Linda at Blue Moon Saloon and EIEIO over at Titan Sports Saloon. That's just what I'm going to go with. $23.60 getting split up between the two of you. Really, really good stuff. And now we're getting enrolled into a game number 14 with that minor jackpot clicking up from 52 to 56.
Oh, yeah, and we got some really fun Viking news for you guys. It looks like Bucky Brooks has a 2022 NFL draft. It's his mock draft for it's his 4th version of it.
Yeah.
As we do have the draft coming up tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm super excited to see what's going to happen in this draft. I even have some more news to add on to this, but let's talk about what he predicted.
Oh, yeah, and it looks like for using their 12th pick for the Minnesota Vikings, they have them picking up Jamison Williams. Adding the Alabama standout would give the Vikings a dynamic 3-receiver package. Williams could eventually replace Adam Thielen in a year or two when his salary cap number becomes unmanageable.
Yeah, and all that sounds great, and I think he'd be a great addition to the offense. Just adding another guy that can get over the top with some elite speed is always a good addition to your team.
Oh, yeah.
But I really don't think it's going to happen, as Vikings GM Kalefi Adofo-Mensah said wide receiver coach Keenan McCardle gave a passionate speech during a draft meeting a few days ago about picking a different position other than wide receiver. Cam used that as an example of group thinking about what's best for the team. Even quoted to say, "You talk about selflessness and team. He showed everybody what it was about. It illustrates what we are building here."
Okay.
And so, yeah, he was saying, no, don't get a wide receiver. We don't want that. Pick a different position other than wide receiver.
And that's coming from the wide receiver coach.
Yes, exactly. So he's very confident in his group and really thinks there's going to be some good stuff there. And there's even rumors that they're going to be very active trying to trade during the NFL draft, even going as far to narrow down a few prospects that they may be willing to trade up for is DN Trayvon Walker and cornerback Ahmad Gardner.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Sauce
those are the
Gardner.
two. Yeah,
All right.
Sauce Gardner or Trayvon Walker, two really, really good prospects that could be really good additions to this team. Love Ahmad Gardner, one of my favorite prospects in this draft. And if we could trade up to get him, I think that is a must, as we need to add some more talent into that cornerback room. But also getting a Trayvon Walker, who may have not had the crazy college career, but then went out and absolutely went crazy in the combine, as he really showed out, running extremely fast and having one of the best 3-cone drills, and basically showed out in every aspect.
Yeah, I'm still interested. I did like Derek Stingley Jr. I thought they would go for him as well, just because it would be a little bit safer of a pick, because he's rated a little lower than Sauce Gardner.
Oh, like we wouldn't have to trade up as high.
Yeah, trade up as high. But if they're going for trading up, might as well
go for Ahmad Sauce Gardner. I like him. I mean, they even asked Ahmad Sauce Gardner when was the last time he let up a touchdown pass, and he was like,
Never.
Honestly, I don't remember.
I think it said something that he hasn't.
I know.
I don't remember if John was able to prove it.
There isn't I don't think. I think as far as you can trace back, which is like during his high school days, he hasn't given up a touchdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
absolutely ridiculous.
That's kind of crazy.
And I think that screams NFL talent, and so
That really
hopefully.
does.
But there is another prospect to keep your eye out on, as cornerback Patrick Peterson said he was a fan of cornerback prospect Kari Elam, the 6'2" Florida defensive back that could be a prime trade down candidate for Minnesota, as he would fit the defensive scheme perfectly. Even Patrick Peterson was quoted in saying, "I think Carr could be a great addition to this secondary. He has nice size, great speed, and ball skills that make him make up a great defensive back."
Okay.
So it's good to get high praises from one of those great cornerbacks that did exactly that. Was a bigger cornerback that was able to play physical with that speed. I mean, what a great mentor that would be for Kair playing with Patrick Peterson.
Oh, yeah, that would be really cool. I was just trying to see if I could find him anywhere.
Yeah, other prospects. Oh, we do have a winner. Lucky One over at Double R Saloon, getting that $30.20 Musco prize. And that means all those jackpots are going to continue to grow into this game number 15.
Oh, yeah.
But we were talking about the NFL draft, and one of my favorite predictions. I love the cornerback predictions, but
like them a lot.
if we don't end up picking a cornerback in that first round, I love the idea of picking up defensive tackle out of Georgia, Jordan Davis.
Okay, yeah, that one would be really fun.
One, because you can, I mean, I think that Jordan Davis is going to be able to show that he can get after the quarterback a lot better than he did back when he was at college, and proving that it was kind of more of the Georgia defensive scheme that kept him from getting to the quarterback. And I think also just in our system where he can play with a bunch of really good defensive linemen would really help out this team, and he can solidify the run game right up in the middle, because that's what we need, and that's what he does best.
Oh yeah, and he's got a pretty good prospect rating and everything.
I mean, he's the guy. He's the defensive lineman that went to the draft. That was 6'6", 340 pounds.
Yep, the fridge.
That had the largest broad jump for anybody over 300 pounds.
Yep.
Ran a 4.7 40 at that size.
A lot more of that's clicking. The fact that he did a bunch of things that were just
like physical
monstrous.
Freak type stuff.
Yeah.
And so I would love that pickup, and him being surrounded by such a talented group, and I think he would be really, really good at. Do you have any strengths and weaknesses that you want to highlight from his player bio?
I will say one thing. His strengths are really high, and they're really like they're great strengths to have as strengths.
Yes.
And his weaknesses are things that you could work on.
Yes,
you can easily work on.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
like,
that
not
I mean,
terrible.
and like when you have a guy with that kind of physical capability, I mean, what he's at right now is a great great run stopping D tackle. That's what the floor is for him.
Yeah.
And then if he ends up living up to the physical capabilities that he has, he could be the best D tackle in the entire NFL for multiple years.
Yeah. So let's see. Look at his strengths. Assignment-oriented player, but still thrives. Squares the block and tosses it aside when he's ready.
I mean, he's a big boy. He
Yeah,
better
of course
be able
he
to toss
tosses it to the side. He probably throws it in there like a garbage bag.
He's
or
like,
something.
okay, next guy.
Yep, next one. Can shed blocks and transition to gap over. Yeah, because it takes him one step. And he's
6'3", 340 pounds. Ain't that hard to cover a lot of area.
No, he takes one step and he's in the other hole.
Yeah, but then it's stupid how fast he is. Absolutely ridiculous.
He has talent to do more than just neutralize double teams. Hands are pinpoint accurate into the blocker's shoulders. That's always really great. Don't want him slipping out too much. You don't want him. Yeah.
That's a super important quality in the NFL, especially because having accurate hand placement is what can make or break a guy at the NFL level. Because if you're missing those hand placements, those offensive linemen, they know how to take advantage of it because they are at that top level as well.
Oh yeah. Let's see what else. Plays with hand quickness and slaps opponents' hands off of him. Also very important for getting that block. He's never on the ground. That's good. Don't want people getting past, obviously. Won't be blocked by a single block, so he basically has to be double teamed. At least at the college level, he has to be. Which, that's at least meaning something going into the NFL, meaning he's going to be hard to block.
Yes.
Let's see. Has size to overwhelm certain opponents. potential to alter opponent's game plan. They kind of considering that colleges had to work around.
Yeah,
it.
I mean, like, they're talking all about these, like, great size feats. He's just, like, this massive man. But then he went out to the combine and ran a 4.740, and that makes you go, oh, this guy could be a generational talent.
Yeah, he ran a 4.740, and he has, like, amazing, like, hand-eye, obviously, like, ridiculous hand-eye coordination, hand speed, and, like, being able to be, like, accurate with his hand placement.
I think he's one of my favorite picks if we stick at that number 12 spot. I think my favorite trade-down candidate has to be Kair, the Florida cornerback, and my favorite trade-up candidate is Ahmad Sauce Gardner.
That's fair.
Yeah, I think
that's a good 3 choices.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I like the Ian mock draft.
Yeah, there you go.
I feel like John would approve of it as well.
Yeah, throw a few options out there, whatever the Vikings are feeling like doing. But I feel like those three moves would be really beneficial for our Vikings. But we are at 61 balls dropped on this one, and we are going after this $34.20 must-go prize. Bunch of people 1 ball away. Can they get the win? Forget you, D. Rocket out there. And there it is. One of our favorite Guardians of the Galaxy. Rocket over at Eagles of Wantana. Taking home $34.20.
Oh, yeah. He's probably going to go get another one of those prosthetic legs.
Yeah, good old Bradley Cooper.
I want to find out what he was at. Did you see, like, there was, like, a theory about someone saying, like, what he was actually trying to make with, like, everything? Like, with, like, the prosthetic leg.
Oh,
stuff.
really?
Like, he was actually, like, collecting things.
To, like, build something absolutely insane.
Yeah.
I've never seen the theory, but I could totally see that happening. No, when they're escaping the jail.
Yeah, because I remember him saying he didn't actually need the leg.
Yes.
He was, like, just laughing at the end of it. But, like,
they're like,
he actually is building something with it.
He's going to make something with that leg.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be so crazy.
We'll probably see it in the Thor: Love and Thunder movie.
Oh, is the Guardian supposed to be in it?
That's who he left off with.
Yes, I knew he left off with them, but I didn't know if he was leaving them during that. No, did he leave off on them? I thought he left them after the few Avengers movies.
No, I thought that's when he did leave off with them, like at the end. Like he remember like
Big Thor went off with them?
He got picked up by them after
I don't remember this. Well, you could easily be correct because I don't really remember the what happened with Thor at the very end.
After Thor Ragnarok, Thanos attacks the ship. Thor gets away, meets the Guardians of the Galaxy. They do the whole Endgame and everything stuff, Infinity War stuff, and then
Big Thor's just chilling with the two characters from Thor Ragnarok, but he's not with the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, that's at Infinity War when he's hanging out with them. At the end of Endgame, he leaves off with them. Here, but yeah.
Wait, no, it's opposite of that. I thought.
No, I think because he leaves the mini like Valhalla.
But he loses the weight in this next movie.
Yeah, but he's still I'm saying he's off in space with the Guardians of the Galaxy right now.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that at all, but super cool stuff. We got $242 available on that minor jackpot, and it will be clicking up in the next game from 56 to 60 balls or less. Good news on that one, but you could win it in 56 balls or less right here, right now, in just 15 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, after Thanos' defeat, Thor gave up rule of New Asgard, trusting it to, the Valkyries, and joined the Guardians of the Galaxy as they soared the cosmos. He's choosing to live the life he chose and not the one that's expected of him. Yeah,
which is kind of the whole start of that comic that Gore the God Killer's in.
Oh,
that's this is around the time that he's doing Gore's doing his thing. And like all that. Thor is just off seeing I wouldn't say the world, but he's seeing
the galaxy.
The galaxy. He's trying to find himself and stuff. So Thor's in that kind of space right now.
Okay. I'm interested to see Thor: Love and Thunder. I hear a lot of people are super high up on it as the trailer had direct clips from the comics.
I know, which would be really cool, especially because
I know it's a lot of comic readers' favorite comic.
Yeah, it's even Ben's. Ben even sent a video last night of me to watch.
Oh, to
get
break
caught up
to
on
like
it.
break down the comic.
Yeah, because I haven't read it yet. So.
Oh, that's super cool. But let's pay attention to this game. Jackpot Hunter, 38 balls dropped on this one. Hopefully we can give this in 56 balls or less. If we don't, we'll be giving out the must-go prize of $42.20. And either way, you'll be taking some points for those Jackpot Hunter standings. And they've been really competitive in these Jackpot Hunter standings.
Oh, yeah, we got a lot of close races. Kicking off these standings in 10th place is Duh over at VFW Coon Rapids with 40,000 points. Shortly ahead in 9th place, it's Crazy Kid over at Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 with 46,000 points. With 52,000 points in 8th place, it's Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon. In 6th place, in a two-way tie, it's Kimmy over at Nisla Legion and 2A Girl over at Jimmy G's Bar, both with 57,000 points. Only 2,000 points ahead in 5th place, it's Brother Nat over at Chart House with 59,000 points. Also 2,000 points ahead of Brother Nat, it's Kev over at the Deer Stand with 61,000 points in 4th place. In 3rd place, it's Not Lucky over at American Legion Fridley with 83,000 points. In 2nd place, it's Bowl over at Corner Bar in Goodhue with 112,000 points.
And there it is. We got JLM and oh my God, over at American Legion Rice and JLM at Monty's Sports Bar, splitting up that $42.20 must-go prize.
Oh yeah, good job to both of those players. But another congratulations to the first place player in Jackpot Hunter. I haven't seen him get a win in a little bit.
Yeah, no, it definitely has been. I haven't seen it nearly as often as I once was in the beginning of this season. But
he's still killing it.
He still is killing it, and they'll need a big push to be able to catch up to him. But I got my eye out on Bull. I mean, Bull has been slowly creeping towards him.
Oh, yeah, he has. But that first place player we're talking about, and hopefully trying not to sound like we're throwing shade at him, it's Bobo over at Corner Bar in Goodhue, with 141,000 points, commanding the top of those players.
Yeah,
standings.
no, he deserves the break.
From
the Jackpot Hunter games.
It's hard to be king, especially when he was his own location for he was the second place location if he was his own location for the longest time.
No, he was.
I think just recently they were able to get it so he's in at least 3rd or 4th.
Yes, I think he's in 4th now.
Yeah, now he's in 4th. They were able to knock him down a little bit in the locations.
If he was competing with all the locations as well, that's absolute insanity. Good job, Bobo, for doing that. But in the location side of these standings, before I get into those location side, that minor jackpot, 60 balls or less to win now, and you can take home $330, 1 minute to do so. Super fun stuff. But our location stays in 10th place. We got Sundance Golf, Bengal Bowl, and Dayton with 72,000 points, the only location outside the 75,000 point club. In 9th place, we got American Legion Fridley with 76,000 points. With 79,000 points in 8th place, we got Shady's Railside and Rice. With 82,000 points in 7th place, we got Billy's Rockford. 6th place is Gas Can Bar and Grill and Brainerd with 83,000 points. With 84,000 points, only 1,000 points ahead of Gas Can Bar, Grill, and Brainerd. In 5th place, we got Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 in Hilltop. With 99,000 points, really closing in on that 100,000 point club, but needs one win today to be able to do so. In 4th place, it's Concordia Lanes in New Ulm. In 3rd place, we got Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 157,000 points. And with 184,000 points in 2nd place, we got VFW Spring Lake Park and the big big wampum total. Yeah, that's what I'm going to go with. 368,000 points for this first place location, Corner Bar in Goodhue.
I thought you were going for a big kahuna thing for a minute, like big kahuna burger.
Yeah, I was trying to, and then I was like, I started saying womp, and I was like, wampum. Big wampum point total. Good job, Corner Bar in Goodhue. Really killing it in these Jackpot Hunter games, and we'll see if they can get some more points today.
Oh, yeah. But we also, as you guys got clicked into this game, pardon me, we have some really fun celebrity birthdays to get into.
Yeah, the first one in 1791, it's Samuel Morse, American inventor of the telegraph and obviously Morse code.
Oh, yeah. Really fun.
Yeah, you know Morse code pretty well.
Yeah, I knew little bits of it.
You only knew little bits? Oh, I thought you actually knew how to knew Morse code pretty well.
No, I got a couple random things there was a couple things that I had that were jokes with friends and stuff.
Yeah.
Morse code.
But
where we would try and learn it, and we would do stuff to people or try and we would like
communicate with each
we would,
other
like,
with
we would
it.
occasionally would try to like do something.
Okay.
Like, every once in a while we could get it down.
Okay,
A
that's
couple words in.
that's interesting. I've always thought Morse code is super interesting, but I've never had any kind of want to learn it. But it would be cool. But I don't know if I could take the time to
I feel like you just need to know like SOS.
I don't even know that.
I'm pretty sure that's just dash dot dash.
Oh, okay.
I might be wrong.
Okay. Easy enough. Or is it dot dash dot?
I could. Oh no. Dot dash dash dot.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I just remember it being sectioned off.
Okay,
like
so that's a good one to know for Morse code, just in case some crazy things happen. And now you guys know. 3 dots, 3 dashes, slashes, however you wanted to say it, and 3 more dots.
Yep.
So there you go. Now you know. Next up in our celebrity birthday list, before I get into this next one, we do have a jackpot winner.
Woo! Yeah, we got Fresh Start over at Brian's Bar and Grill and Slugbug over at Rooster's Barn and Grill, splitting up that minor and Musco prize. Good job to both those players.
Yeah, $349 on that minor prize and $85 on that Musco prize. Good job to both those winners in this game number 17. Ooh. Now we're about to get enrolled in game number 18, so keep on getting enrolled and press and play. But I was about to talk about this next celebrity birthday. In 1896, we got Roger Hornsby, American Baseball Hall of Fame second baseman. He was NL MVP in 1925 and 29, was 7-time National League batting champion, and was 400 plus batting seasons.
Oh, wow.
And played for the St. Louis Cardinals and the Browns, and was the manager for the Cardinals, Browns, and Cubs.
Wow, that is crazy.
Yeah, a really accomplished baseball career. That's a very impressive batting. 3 seasons of over 400 batting average.
Oh yeah, that's I don't know how often that comes up.
Yeah.
I feel like more recently it's been seen.
Yeah, it definitely has to be, but as people just get better at sports as we keep on going on, especially with the access of just like videos, like training videos.
Yeah, that makes it so much easier for someone to be able to get down like a proper form or something.
Yeah, exactly. Like I remember as just like a middle school kid being able, I watched like Mark Sanchez like footwork videos and random other quarterbacks, Tom Brady drills and stuff like that. And I was able to put those drills, and even though it wasn't necessarily run by like some great coach or anything like that, it was better than what I was getting at the 7th grade level.
Oh yeah, it definitely was.
Yeah, so really cool stuff. But we're talking about Roger Hornsby Sr., nickname the Raj. Was an American baseball infielder, manager, and coach who played 23 seasons in the Major League Baseball. He played for the St. Louis Cardinals, New York Giants, Boston Braves, Chicago Cubs, and St. Louis Browns.
Oh yeah, dang, that's a really impressive career.
Yeah, really, really cool stuff. Happy birthday, Roger Hornsby.
Oh yeah, next up, born in 1927, it's Sheila Scott, English aviator, completes first round-the-world solo flight by a woman.
That's really cool. I mean, whenever if you've ever flown around the world, I mean, that's pretty cool just in general.
So she was going for what Amelia Earhart wanted to do.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, she broke over 100 aviation records through her long-distance flight endeavors, which included a 34,000-mile world-and-a-half flight in 1971. On this flight, she became the first person to fly over the North Pole in a small aircraft.
Wow. Oh, I actually mixed up. Amelia Earhart was only going for the first solo mission across the Atlantic.
Oh, that's what she was doing.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I mean, Sheila Scott was
oh no, she was the first. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Really, really cool stuff. I mean, Sheila Scott.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that was a ton of records she beat.
Over 100 records.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, first person to. I mean, she did a world and a half.
Yeah,
where she flew over the North Pole in a small aircraft.
that's awesome.
No, what a cool story. Happy birthday, Sheila Scott. Next up, in 1932, we got Casey Kasem, American radio personality. He was actually the creator of American Top 40.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, I would not have expected. I don't know what I was expecting from somebody who created the American Top 40, but not a radio personality.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
That's really, really cool. Yeah, American Top 40. Yeah, it's international syndicate independent song countdown radio program created by Casey Kasem, Don Burstany, Tom Rounds, and Ron Jacobs. The program is currently hosted by Ryan Seacrest and presented as a adjunct to the weekday radio program on air with Ryan Seacrest. That's really, really cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I like Ryan Seacrest.
Yeah, I didn't know that the top 40's been around for so long.
Yeah, that's really, really interesting stuff. So, happy birthday, Casey Kasem.
Oh, yeah, next up, born in 1942, it's Jim Keltner, American session drummer, played with Bob Dylan, George Harrison, John Lennon, Ringo Starr, Harry Nilsson, Richard Thompson, the Traveling Woodburys, Elvis Costello, Joe Cocker, Ry Cooter, Eric Clapton, Carly Simon, Jackson Brown, Randy Newman, and many more.
Wow, what a legendary list of musicians. We do have Kerr at a Chanticleer Pizza, Maple Grove, taking home that Musco prize at $29.80. Me and Will are going to be taking a break for this game number 19, and we'll be back for a game number 20.
Oh, yeah.
Bar taking home $1,308.
Nicely done. Then we had Sam and Diane over at McPete's Sports Bar and Grill taking home $691.
We also have Helen B-Day. Happy birthday, Helen, over at Wild Bill Sports Saloon in Rochester, taking home $1,030.
Nicely done. Next up, finishing off Friday right, was Policy Man over at the Arlington Dugout, taking home a whopping $17,039.
Yeah, the largest jackpot of the weekend.
Ooh.
But Saturday was really good as well, as Stingray over at Booney's Bar and Grill took home $605.
Oh, and it doesn't stop there. Willie over at Van Bullies took home $676.
We also had Spencer B over at Don's Corner Bar taking home $738.
Next up is a big-time long player. It's Fred Trisha over at VFW Spring Lake Park, getting to take home $738.
Another great player, Tamjer, over at American Legion Pine City, taking home $930.
Nicely done. Then finishing off Saturday, we had Bruce T over at VFW Blaine, taking home $792.
Well, let's get this Sunday started off right with another longtime player, Baba Booey, over at Granite City Food and Brewery Roseville, taking home $3,294.
Nicely done. Next up, we had Reno over at Grumpy's Bar Cold Spring, who got to take home $695.
Oh, yeah, and then the final jackpot of the entire weekend went out to Ask Me over at Bleachers, taking home $1,012.
Nicely done to all of our jackpot winners. Try your hand at all of the bingo we have to offer to take home some jackpots as well. And remember, when you play Pilot games, your community wins.
Hey guys, and we love our lunchtime bingo, and Twins bingo is a blast to play, but we still haven't given out a jackpot heading into this week of season 11 in Twins bingo. So we'll see if that jackpot can go out in this week. Should be some super exciting stuff, and should be giving out some crazy Twiking zone points.
Absolutely. So make sure you guys are coming out at 12 to 1 to try your hand, but we want to talk about these standings. And so jumping right into the player side of things, in 9th place we start off with a tie between Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's and Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon, both with 88,000. Right ahead of them, though, with 89,000 in 8th place, we got Doggo 11 over at the Polar Lounge. With 93,000, it's Brizo over at Atomic Star Tavern, sitting in 7th. And then in 6th place, it's GTZ over at the Midi with 111,000 points. But with 115,000 in 5th place, we got Yo-Yo over at Riverside Store and Tavern. 4th place is Bobo over at Corner Bar and Goodhue, sitting with 124,000. In third place, we got Simbob over at Corky's Bar South Haven, sitting with 132,000. But right ahead of him with 133,000, it's Nan at Corky's Bar South Haven, sitting in second. And then our first place player is Scrub-Eye at American Legion Fridley, sitting with 166,000 points accumulated so far.
Well, good job to those players already getting into the 100,000 point club. But our entire top 10 is already in that 100,000 point club. As we get started off in 10th place, we got Titan Sports Saloon Oakdale with 120,000 points. With 136,000 points in 9th place, we got Main Street Pub in Kimball. 8th place is Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 147,000 points. With 186,000 points in 7th place, we got Steve-O's in Crystal. 6th place is our place on 3rd in Faribault with 211,000 points. With 257,000 points in 4th place, we got a tie between two top-tier locations, Eagles Rochester and Corner Bar in Goodhue.
Wowie.
But in 3rd place, we got American Legion Fridley with 282,000 points. With 358,000 points in 2nd place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven, and then that number 1 location, VFW Spring Lake Park, with 599,000 points. So close to getting to that 600,000 point club.
Absolutely, that is super exciting, and they're going to be making it there soon. So I hope to see you guys all out playing your little bit of Twins Bingo each day from 12 to 1. You guys, some of the most exciting nights of the week are our PGL nights. They happen on Tuesday and Wednesday for that MegaSota game night as well as that TwinsWinsDay. I hope to see you guys all there, and they have been accumulating so many points towards these standings.
Yeah, I can't wait for it to switch over to TwinsWinsDay. We're still running Wild Wednesday, though,
that's
since
right.
our Wild are about to get into the playoffs since they're in the back end of their regular season. So make sure you guys are coming out for Wild Wednesday to support our Wild. But those PGL points, though, player standings have been crazy. 10th place, we got Big Pimpin' over at the Alibi Gilbert with 863,970 points. With 940,555 points in 9th place, we got Sarah Honey at VFW Austin. 8th place is Nixon at VFW Roseville with 956,950 points. Now we get into that 1 million point club. 7th place is Ted over at the Sunshine Depot with 1,025,474 points. With 1,088,160 points in 6th place, we got Reyes 22 over at American Legion Morristown. 5th place is Brizo over at the Underground Bar and Grill with 1,103,620 points. In 4th place, we got Forget You D over at Eagles Austin with 1,146,730 points. With 1,388,135 points in 3rd place, we got Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon. 2nd place is Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 1,625,345 points. And then that 1st place player with a whopping total of... Hey guys, and we are getting into this next game of Jackpot Hunter. 53 seconds to do so, and we just had a winner in game number 19.
Oh, yeah, we had Kaloon 69 over at American Legion Monticello, taking him $25.60 on a must-go prize.
Yeah, good job, Kaloon 69. Now we are getting into this next game, $104 in this game, and that means in game number 20, it will be clicking up from 52 to 56, and we got some more celebrity birthdays to get into. As born in 1952 on this day, we got George Gervin, an American basketball player, but so much more than American basketball player. He was one of those great basketball players. Yeah, he was nicknamed the Iceman in America. He retired professional basketball player who played both in the American Basketball Association and the National Basketball Association for the Virginia Squires, San Antonio Spurs, and Chicago Bulls.
Wow.
Yeah, he in the 1970s, he established himself as one of the greatest guards in the history of the sport.
Wow.
Really great player.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday, George Gervin.
Yeah, really cool stuff. Happy birthday.
Yeah. Next up, born in 1963, we have Russell T. Davies, Welsh TV writer and executive producer of pardon me, Doctor.
Yeah, Doctor Who.
Wow.
Yeah, Doctor Who is, I mean, a really popular show. I know. My cousin was super into it. But it's always been an interesting show. I've never watched it myself. I've watched a few episodes just with my cousin.
Yeah.
But he even got like the wand of it and everything like that.
Screwdriver.
The screwdriver. I'm sorry. I'm so off.
Yeah, the sonic screwdriver.
Yeah,
I had a lot of people who were friends with. A lot of my friends were really big in it in middle school.
Yes.
It was like a lot of people were into it for some reason.
Yeah, and it was a pretty fun concept. Didn't he jump around in time?
Yeah, time and space basically.
That's
in his little I forgot what the
telephone booth.
Yeah, it had a special name though.
Yeah, let's
Yeah, he's like they're called like Time Lord.
Yeah, the telephone.
The TARDIS.
The TARDIS. Yeah, that's fun. Happy birthday, Russell T. Davies, as a writer and executive producer who was a part of making Doctor Who. Born in 1984, we got Patrick Stubb, American musician, a part of the Fall Out Boys. I'm not really familiar with the Fall Out Boys, to be honest, but I know they're a popular band and gained a lot of popularity. They were part of this. They were formed in the suburbs of Chicago in 2001. The band consisted of lead vocalist and rhythm guitarist Patrick Stubb, bassist Pete Wetz, and lead guitarist Joe Troffman, with Andy Hurley on the drums.
Oh yeah, they were. I remember they got pretty popular with like a lot of people sing one of their songs at a lot of parties nowadays. But we do got a winner on a Musco prize. It's crazy over at Double R Saloon, taking home $30 on that Musco prize.
Yeah, definitely some really good stuff for Crazy. And that means that minor jackpot is going to click up in this next game from 52 to 56. Super cool stuff there. And now we are getting enrolled into a game number 21 already of the broadcast.
Oh, yeah.
Did you recognize any of those Fall Out Boy songs?
Oh, yeah. Sugar, We're Going Down. That plays after, like, Mr. Brightside. At any time that they play those songs. If they play one of them comes after the other.
For sure. Another musician that's super popular that I don't listen to at all. Born in 1988, Lizzo. Born Melissa Jefferson. I'm sure that's still her real name. She is an American rapper and has a lot of big songs.
Yeah, I can't name any. Bad.
I can't name a single song from Lizzo. So we'll see if we can name any. Lizzo is the singer of Truth Hurts, and a bunch of other big-time songs. So, yeah, happy birthday, Lizzo.
Oh, yeah, next up, born in 1989, it's Emily Rios, American actress known for playing as Andrea Cantillo in Breaking Bad.
Yeah, you're watching Breaking Bad right now.
I am. I finally did start that.
Yeah, so I'm excited for you to be able to finish it because it's one of my favorite series that I watched back in high school. And I'm not necessarily sure who Andre Cantillo is in the series.
Yeah, I don't know if I've met her.
Yeah, she might be just...
No, she's a, Okay, so she gets into a relationship with Jesse, so it's the second girl that dates Jesse.
Oh, okay.
It's not Jane.
Okay, not Jane, but the other girl that is in a relationship with Jesse.
Yeah, like later on. So I guess we see her later on in the...
Lizzo started her career in Minnesota.
Really?
Yeah, she's the one that has a song that references the Twin Cities.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what song it is, but super cool stuff. Happy birthday, Lizzo, as well as happy birthday, Emily Rios. Is she in any other stuff?
Oh, let's see. I did just look up her Breaking Bad character because I didn't know
who Emily Rios is. We do have balls dropping in this game number 21. And
yeah, so that ruined a little spoiler for me, but that's okay. Let's see. anything else that I know her from. She's in a couple of the. She's in one of the Big Mama movies.
Okay.
Let's see.
She's in Snowfall.
Yeah, Snowfall. I wonder if she's in any of the Breaking Bad movies. Probably not. She's in House. That was a long-running show.
Yeah, I liked House. Super cool stuff. Well, cool. Happy birthday, Emily Rios. Next up, we got to talk about a little bit of disappointing news because our Timberwolves lost this last game. They're now down 2-3 in the series, and due to Ja Morant and the last 13 points. He had the last 13 points for Memphis, and his layup with a second left capped the Grizzlies' big rally from 11 points down in the fourth quarter to edge the Minnesota Timberwolves 111-109 on Tuesday night, and the gap and to grab a 3-2 lead in the first round of the Western Conference Series.
Yeah, really sad to hear. I know you were really it was a very different
oh my gosh,
couple sounds in like 3 seconds.
Oh my goodness, because I didn't check in till the very end, like 3 minutes that it happened, and I saw that it was coming down to the wire, and so I was like, oh shoot, I gotta check in on this game. I go and view it, and we're down by 3 points with like 13 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah,
we pass it in. You literally had talked about how Jordan McLaughlin was like one of the best role players on this Timberwolves team. He drives in, dishes out a perfect pass into the corner.
Glorious.
Yeah, a
one-handed snap.
Just a dish out to the corner three for Anthony Edwards to get that perfect shot, hit it to tie the game up, left just a little too much time left on the clock, made a bad mistake in trying to steal the ball, and Ja Morant was able to win the game. But it was still a close one that definitely we can turn the tides on.
Oh, yeah, but we got a couple winners with a Mouse over at Poppers, Linda over at the Blacktop Bar and Grill, and TJ Midas over at Clearwater Legion post un momento. Post 323. They'll be splitting up that $45 must-go prize. Good job to all three of those players.
Yeah, now we're going to be getting enrolled into game number 22 of this broadcast. You guys want to get that, minor jackpot, over $200 for this one. So our final game, it can click up from 56 to 60 balls or less, and you guys just have 2 minutes to get enrolled in this one. And I mean, 56 balls or less, still very doable as you guys are going after it in this game number 22.
Oh, yeah.
But we are super excited because Friday night we are going to have a shot in Minnesota as our Timberwolves take on Memphis Friday night.
Oh, yeah, and we don't quite have a time for that, as it's to be determined.
Yeah,
that's all right.
It just happened in the last game, and so they don't I think this is the last game was the first one that they had to schedule, because they schedule out 4 games because they know that those are going to happen, and then they have to schedule out the times after that because they're not sure who's going to be playing at that time.
Oh, yeah.
And so hopefully our Timberwolves can get the win, and we can get a good night's rest sleeping in Minnesota and having a good night getting a win.
Oh, yeah.
But we are going to get back into the twiking zone once again as you guys are getting rolled into the second to last game of this one. And in 10th place, I think I actually went over the twiking zone last time, the players.
You did.
Yeah, so I'm going to step back, give it on to you.
Oh, yeah. In 10th place is El Salvador Titan Sports Saloon with 89,000 points. Shortly ahead in 9th place, previously in 8th, it's Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's with 91,000 points. In 8th place, pushing them out of that, pushing Mikey Wins back out of that tie, it's Daggle 11 over at Polar Lounge with 92,000 points. Very short lead, only 1,000 points. In 7th place, it's Bryce over at Atomic Star Tavern with 95,000 points. Just so shy of that 100,000 point club. With 115,000 points, in 6th place, it's Yo-Yo over at Riverside Store and Tavern. In 5th place, it's GTZ over at Sal's Bar and Grill with 122,000 points. With 124,000 points, in 4th place is Bobo over at Corner Bar and Goodhue. In 3rd place is Sinbob over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 139,000 points. Shortly ahead in 2nd place, it's Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 142,000 points. She recently just jumped over Sinbob within the past week.
Woohoo!
Oh, yeah, but she's going to have to work to catch up to 1st place Scrub Eye, who has a commanding lead over at American Legion Fridley with 192,000 points with a 50,000 point lead.
Yeah, good job, Scrubeye. But in our location standings, in 10th place, we got Main Street Pub and Kimbo with 139,000 points. With 154,000 points in 9th place, we got VFW Blaine. 8th place is Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 155,000 points. With 209,000 points. In 7th place, we got Steve-O's and Crystal. 6th place is our place on 3rd and Faribault with 219,000 points. With 265,000 points in 5th place, we got Corner Bar and Goodhue. 4th place is Eagles Rochester with 267,000 points. With 302,000 points in 3rd place, we got American Legion Fridley. 2nd place is Corky's Bar South Haven with 382,000 points. And with 646,000 points in the 1st place spot, we have VFW Spring Lake Park.
Oh, yeah. Good job to all those locations and the players playing at them. You guys are kicking butt.
Yeah, and we already kind of mentioned this movie before. Getting released on this day, we have in 2018 Avengers Infinity War.
Oh, yeah. Kicking off the end of the Avengers saga.
Yeah, it was an absolutely crazy movie that I got to watch in a really nice theater that had reclining seats, had the tables, all that next to them. It was really, really fun, and it was a great movie to be able to watch in theaters. I think I watched it on the weekend it came out too.
It was definitely an important thing to definitely an important movie to watch as it came out, because of how bad spoilers are.
Oh, yeah.
And how bad they were around that time.
No, it was so crazy. And there's so many great actors and actresses in that series that just have been killing it. The reason why they have such a big universe.
Oh, yeah, it definitely is. But before we go over some of these awesome characters in Infinity War, we got a winner with Rothern 8 over at Neeson Savage, taking home $48 on that Must-Go prize, only 2 balls shy of being able to take home that minor jackpot.
Yeah, definitely some great stuff there. And
do you have a favorite character from Infinity War? Or maybe
And one of the frequently asked questions after watching Avengers Infinity War is, who is the strongest Avenger? And according to Google, Thor is by far the strongest member of the original team, considering that he is literally a god. He gained a major boost in power following the end of Thor Ragnarok after losing his hammer, and learned that his hammer wasn't the source of his strength. Yeah, I think that's hilarious, because there's a whole running joke about Thor not being the strongest Avenger.
Yeah, I always thought it was funny.
Yeah.
That was the joke at the end of it was in Ragnarok as a joke when they were trying to get on the ship to leave.
He was like, strongest Avenger.
What was his name? Ended up being did they make a joke of it being like Sunshine or Hollywood, like in
I don't remember what his wasn't it no, because he never made it fly, because then the Hulk came into the ship and destroyed.
He said strongest Avenger.
And then he said it, and it ended up working. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I thought he ended up getting a name, and he ended up figuring out what it was.
That's it's super fun stuff. Well, Avengers Infinity War, one of those super entertaining movies, especially if you like those superhero ones.
Oh yeah. Next up, also released in 2018, it's the week of.
Yeah, the week of. I've never watched it, but I saw that it was a star-studded cast with Chris Rock, Adam Sandler. You got Steve Buscemi, as well as a few other Jackie Sandler.
Oh yeah. Adam Sandler's wife is in all of his movies.
Yeah, she is. She makes an appearance all the time. But it's about two fathers with opposing personalities come together to celebrate the wedding of their children. They are forced to spend the longest weekend of their lives together, and the big day cannot come soon enough.
Oh man,
that's really cool.
Like very like a comedy movie about opposing families.
Yeah, and I'm guessing that Chris Rock and Adam Sandler must be opposing each other in that one.
That's gotta be very interesting.
Yeah, I definitely might have. I'll probably give that thing a watch at some point, as Adam Sandler usually does a decent job.
He's usually pretty funny.
Yeah, definitely.
I liked him in Uncut Gems. That was a good movie.
That's one I still haven't seen.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, I really need to watch that one. But here we are in the final game, $353 available on that minor jackpot. You can win it in 60 balls or less. That must-go prize is at $104 that you could take home, as well as that minor prize, and get a whopping total of like $450 something, which would be really, really cool. But I mean, not a bad must-go if you miss out on that 60 ball or less minor prize. I see Yag's crew out there playing. Good to see you guys, as well as some other big-time players like Groot is out there.
Yeah, we missed a celebrity on the list. McLovin was out there.
Oh, good old McLovin.
Yeah.
Good to see ya. But definitely some good movies released on today. Do you have a favorite Avenger?
I have a favorite role they picked. I really like that how they picked Paul Bettany to play as Vision.
Oh,
that was fun.
Yeah, he did a really, really good job as Vision.
Plus, he's been voicing Vision for years.
Has he?
Yeah, he was always the voice of Vision.
He was the voice of the cartoons?
He was not the voice of Vision. He was always the voice of Jarvis. Paul Bettany's been the voice of Jarvis,
he was always the voice for Jarvis. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Which is Vision, who, that's really, really cool. I didn't realize, I guess I hadn't really thought about how he just, they just kind of, I wonder if they planned that out.
They did not. They were looking for an actor, and he was just like, I can do it still. Like, yeah.
Yeah, and
they just went with it.
He did a really good job.
They did, and like honestly, like he was a good actor for it. I really liked him in A Knight's Tale.
Oh, he is in A Knight's Tale, isn't he? Super funny.
I think he plays as Chaucer, or I forgot what he plays as.
He plays as Joffrey.
Yeah.
Yeah, super funny stuff. That's a really good movie as well. One of my favorites that were in my movie collection that we had. Jackpot? Ayo? No, moving on to $104 must-go prize. But that was one of my favorites. One ball away.
Man, we got 1 year over at VFW Dilworth, taking home $104 on this must-go prize.
I mean, still,
that's good money.
That's definitely a good must-go prize. And now we are getting enrolled into the final game of this happy hour, and that's some Lucky 4 action. You guys can take home 10 grand on this one, so definitely get enrolled, press play before you get into those games of Skull Bingo. But we do have some Jackpot Hunter standings, which is the games you just finished up. And our players have definitely been getting after it. In 10th place, we have Duh at VFW Coon Rapids with 40,000 points. With 46,000 points in 9th place, we got Crazy Kid over at the Tasty Pizza Hangar, 45. 8th place is Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon with 52,000 points. With 57,000 points, we actually have a two-way tie. In 6th place, we got Kimmy at Nisoa Legion and 2A Girl over at Jimmy G's Bar. Yeah, both in 6th place. 5th place, we got Brother Nat over at the Chart House with 59,000 points. With 61,000 points in 4th place, we got Kev over at the Deer Stand. 3rd place is Not Lucky at American Legion Fridley with 83,000 points. With 112,000 points. In 2nd place, we got Bowl at Corner Bar in Goodhue. And 1st place, we got Bobo at Corner Bar in Goodhue with 141,000 points.
Oh, yeah, and on the location side of things, in 10th place is Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton with 72,000 points. In 9th place is American Legion Fridley with 76,000 points. With 79,000 points in 8th place is Shady's Railside in Rice. In 7th place is Billy's Rockford with 82,000 points. Shortly ahead with 83,000 points is 6th place Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd. With 84,000 points, shortly ahead of Gas Can Bar and Grill, it's 5th place Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 in Hilltop with 84,000 points. In 4th place is Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 99,000 points, just shy of that 100,000 point club. In 3rd place is Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards. Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 157,000 points. In 2nd place is VFW Coon Rapids. VFW Spring Lake Park with 184,000 points. And in 1st place with a commanding lead is Corner Bar in Goodhue with 368,000 points.
Definitely some cool stuff there. And you guys just have 30 seconds to get enrolled in this next game, so get enrolled and press play. We have a fun This Day on History, as on April 27th in 4977 BC, the universe is created. Well, that was according to German mathematician and astronomer Johannes Kepler, considered a founder of modern science. Kepler is the best known for his theories explaining the motion of planets.
Well, I mean, if you figure that out,
Yeah,
who knows?
that's what he said. That's when it all got created.
Interesting.
Really, really cool stuff.
Do you think he included the like leap years into that, or?
I don't know. I don't know. He
Okay.
he's a smart guy, so I'd assume so.
Yeah. Did we change calendars in between that time?
Yes, we did, but I'm sure he's talking about our calendar.
Okay,
and not whatever.
I was trying to make sure. I was like, yeah.
Yeah. But we do have $114 on this mini jackpot, and we're not going to be winning. An $8 must-go prize is what's going to be going out, as we got a bunch of players going after it. And while you guys are going after that, we have a player spotlight. It's Mad Dog over at the Lincoln Depot. Mad Dog won $27,266 just last week, and he was playing at the Lincoln Depot, which the Lincoln Depot supports a great charity.
Oh yeah, they support the St. Cloud Golden Gloves, whose mission statement is to promote and support youth boxing by providing adequate funding, coaching, and any other educational and athletic benefit to youth boxing, coaching, and overall program of boxing throughout central Minnesota.
Definitely some awesome stuff. And we got some awesome players out there, one ball away. We'll see who's going to be taking home that $8 must-go prize as more and more people join up on this list. See,
yeah.
Spicy Rye was one of those first players to get to that one ball away mark. We'll see if they can take this one home. And there it is, Sherry J at Old Piper Inn in Blaine, as well as NBN, splitting up that $4 must-go prize. I think they're each getting $4 on that one. And 1 and 2 are those lucky single-digit numbers, so definitely getting rolled into this first game of Skull Bingo. We'll also have a little bit of Wild Wednesday action after this, but there won't be live hosts, so enjoy that, earn some PGL points, win some big prizes, and remember, when you play Pilot games, your community wins.
Take care.
And then as swiftly as we start, it's ending right there into the 5 million point club, guys. In second place, we have Billy's Rockford sitting with 5,510,764 points. Now our number 1 location is Third Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake, sitting with 5,780,304 points.
Whoa, those are some totals in those points.
Oh,
Take
yes.
a breath after reading off all those, because those are some crazy, crazy points. And make sure you're getting after it so you can see your own point total rise on both of our PGL nights, MegaSota game night, as well as our Wild Wednesday.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
Hey guys, and some of our favorite bingo comes during our happy hour. We love our Jackpot Hunter games that happen during that happy hour. 23 games of it that run from 4 all the way till 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
And you earn points towards the Jackpot Hunter standings.
Absolutely, and there's been a couple shakeups this week, and it's been super exciting to watch. But starting it off in 10th place, we had at VFW Coon Rapids sitting with 39,000. Next up in 9th place, it's Crazy Kid over at the Tasty Pizza Hangar 45, sitting with 42,000. But with 52,000 in 8th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon. In 6th place, we jump right into a tie between Kimmy over at Niswa Legion and 2A Girl over at Jimmy G's Bar, both with 57,000. With 59,000, not too far ahead, is Brother Nat over at the Chart House, sitting in 5th place. 4th place is Kev over at the Deer Stand, sitting with 61,000. But then in 3rd, we've got Not Lucky over at Corner Bar in Goodhue, sitting with 83,000 points. With 102,000 points in 2nd place, it's Bull, also at Corner Bar in Goodhue. And then in 1st place, it is Bobo, also at Corner Bar in Goodhue, sitting with a whopping 138,000 points.
What a point total for those top players, but it gets even more impressive when we get into these location standings, because in 10th place, we got American Legion Fridley with 69,000 points. With 72,000 points in 9th place, we got Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton. 8th place is Shady's Railside and Rice with 77,000 points. With 80,000 points in 7th place, we got Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 in Hilltop. Sixth place is Billy's Rockford with 82,000 points. With 83,000 points in fifth place, we got Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd. Fourth place is Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 95,000 points. Now we get into that 100,000 point club because with 153,000 points in third place, we got Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. Second place is VFW Spring Lake Park with 173,000 points. And then that number one location, you probably could have guessed it from the player standings. It's Corner Bar in Goodhue with 355,000 points so far this season.
That is super impressive, but you guys need to be coming out from 4 to 6 each and every day to try your hand at the $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter during our happy hour show.
There it is, 53 balls.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.